It's time to take stock. That's the message I have for you today. I'm going to start shuffling because apparently they want me playing with 4 decks today. It's so funny. You never say never. Don't say never. I said like 3 readings ago, this isn't a tarot channel anymore. I'm not going to be doing tarot. That was my plan. But yeah, their plans are a little different. So they actually want me doing this today, but it's not the main message or the first message. So I don't know what's going to be more powerful, actually, the tarot at the end or what I'm about to say. Maybe this is the undercard. I don't know. But I'm not really feeling fantastic today. Just a heads up. So it is. Yeah, I'll just say it's not the right time of the month for me. Can we just put it like that? Just get the elephant in the room addressed off the bat. And so I sort of said, because I'm just feeling like bloated and yucky and crabby, and I said, I'm not going to post today. And they said, yeah, you are. Pretty clear. I did meditate about it. And they said, yeah, you are. You are going to post today. So I'm doing what I've been asked to do. And the good thing is I don't have to do much thinking. They pretty much told me and showed me what to do. So, all right, I'll just give this one a shuffle and then maybe I'll shuffle the others in a little bit. So here we go. I'm doing what I've been asked to do. So they just wanted me to say, it's time to take stock. And that's including for me as well, yeah? Because, when you're not feeling fantastic and you don't want to be out there necessarily doing a million things, it is a time to sit down in the same way. What they wanted me to say is in the same way that when you go to school, you learn all your subject matter, and then what do they do, at the end of the year or however long they do it, every term, every semester, you get tests, don't you? You get exams. And the purpose of that is to make sure that you are retaining at least the important things, right? And so if you think of the school of life in the same way, and it's not something we often do, we get so busy, this is what they showed me, we get so busy kind of just going step by step by step by step by step by step by step, and it feels kind of linear, right, to us because we're in it, but from above, from a vantage point, they can see that what's really going on is, and all of that is all your learning curves. All your learning curves, but they don't feel like curves when you're in it. And I drew a picture, but it's not the best. But oh, by the way, that's my art book, my scrapbook. I have mentioned it in the past. I'm not artistic, but I do love to draw. So yeah, to us, it feels like we're going, in a straight line, right? Because we're in it. But really, from a vantage point, they can see these beautiful learning curves, right, that we're actually experiencing. But how often do we actually stop and reflect on what we've learned? So it's time to do that now. Yeah, it is time to do that. So what I've been asked to ask you to do, and I'm going to do it too after this, is stop and write down 10 things that you've learned in this life that you're glad you learned. That was the qualifier that they really wanted to put in there, that you're glad you learned, yeah? No matter how painful the process was in coming to that lesson. And just really quickly, the first one that came to me was people can change, yeah? And I'm going to reflect a little bit more on it after this, but yeah, people can change. People will tell you, people never change. Leopard never changes its spots. That's not true. It's not true to say people never change. It's also not true to say people always change. Neither of those statements are true. What is true is people can change. Doesn't mean they do, but it means they can, yeah? And also, please bear in mind that some people can change for the better and some people will change for the worse, yeah? And that's where free will comes into it, yeah? And what are the things that change people? Well, difficulties, challenges. Even in script writing, for example, I write scripts, so I've done a lot of courses on script writing, and that's one of the things that they will all be unanimous in teaching, is that you have to put your characters under pressure, because pressure reveals character. As my dear brother once said many years ago, strip away everything a person has, and all that's left is their character, yeah? So yes, the vicissitudes of life will reveal who you are, but it's also a matter of, how do you face these challenges? Do you choose to become better or worse because of them? So yes, people can change. That's my first one. And you can have that one here. There you go. I'll give you a freebie. just while I've got this open as well, I don't know why they wanted me to show you this, but I feel so silly. So they wanted me to show you this. I did mention to you that a while ago, years ago actually, somebody told me I was the worst drawer in the world. Well, I drew this at the start of Feb this year. It's my lion. There he is. And you see his lovely blue eyes, yeah, and his baby blues. I mean, he's not amazing. I'm not Da Vinci, I know that, but what they wanted me to just tell you was, I mean, it's pretty good, right? It's not bad. I mean, I'm not the world's worst drawer, okay? So that's the point here. I will start shuffling because I'm going to get onto these in a bit. Why did I draw that lion? You know, why did I do such a good job? I mean, it took me forever, but it's because my son, so his name means lion in Spanish, and he has beautiful blue eyes, and he loves lions, yeah? So he asked me to draw a lion with blue eyes, and so I did that for him. And so, yeah, it's amazing what love can do. It can prove people wrong, yeah? All right, so that's the first thing I was going to talk about, and I thought that was going to be it, and then they said, no, we want you to play with the cards. So I really want to just put out a disclaimer first. If you are going through something terrible in your life, you know, if you're in a crossroads or, you know, a decision you need to make with potentially life-altering consequences, please never, ever, ever go to the tarot for that. You know, you can contact me privately, and I can do an Akashic record reading for you. Then what I do basically is I go up into the quantum realm, rather than just, you know, the lower planes where there's plenty and plenty of possibilities, yeah? That's where we're sort of talking about parallel lives in the multiverse. Please read Sean Carroll if you're interested in the multiverse at all, but, you know, you think it's a bit too woo-woo. He is a very, very respected quantum physicist, and, you know, I read him and I apply it to humans. And sometimes it's quite funny, you know, even thinking about black holes. You know how, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. No, I'm not going to do that because it's going to make a really, it's going to make a really crass joke. I'm not going to do that. I won't do that. If you're interested, contact me privately and I'll tell you. But yeah, I mean, I do think of us as quantum beings. And yeah, I mean, sometimes by reading the science behind it, then you don't feel like it's, you know, such a crock of shit. So yeah, please read him if that interests you. Okay, I think they're nicely shuffled now. So look, just having a bit of a play, okay? I have blessed them all. They've all been blessed. And as I said, you know, I do keep my vibration very high. So I will do it because they've asked me to. And if you have a look actually at the last couple of readings I've done, I mean, I had Jesus come out on cue, on request, said his name and he came out, and I had Michael just come out like that. So, you know, they are very, very heavily with me. I have no idea what the cards are going to say. I don't even know how many to pick of each, but let's do it. Okay, I'm looking at you. So we'll start with our Angel Oracle deck. All right, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, they didn't wait for the Divine 9. This is what they wanted me to say. Oh, bless. Okay, so you'll need to re-watch the last, oh, which one was it in? I don't want to waste any more time because I might be getting a phone call soon. So I need to finish. But in the last few readings anyway, I talked at length about the divine justice system and how it's very, very busy. The court system is very busy in 2024. So all of your actions and intentions are being recorded. Nothing to be scared about, you know, if you're not actively going out there hurting people. But yes, here it is again. And then I did a reading afterwards and they brought it up. They keep bringing it up. That's all they want me to say. Yeah. So contract. In this deck, this is the Justice card. There are the scales of justice, and nobody escapes those. Will we look at the back of the deck? I've got four decks to get through, though. Oh, yes, I'm going to. Just because what I said, actually, was, thank you, my exact words were, they will always pay more attention to your intentions. So if you say to somebody, congratulations, but in your heart you're feeling envy, it's the envy they're going to see. And I have to say it, because look, envy, yeah, so they're going back to that message, just confirming that I was not speaking BS. And underneath, because I saw him, I have to mention him.